I'm from Connecticut. I went and I was living there last year. Well, this year actually. I went to Bloomfield to Firestone Complete Auto Care. I told them my engine light was on, my check engine light was on. So I asked them to check it. So they checked it. They told me I needed a catalytic converter, right? I said, okay. So they fixed it and they charged me $1,470 for it. Now, I didn't know this at the time. When I moved the following month. This was in August. No, June. I went there in June. I moved in July. The next month I moved to Florida, Gainesville, Florida. Then when I got here, I had to get it fixed again. My catalytic converter went bad. So that means it only lasted 2 months. So I was really kind of upset. So I took it to GMC. They told me it was under manufacturer's warranty, and I didn't have to pay for it. It was free. So I'm wondering, so I called Firestone back in Connecticut. I said, why did you charge me for that catalytic converter? It was under manufacturer's warranty. They told me, you should have told us that. I go, I'm 70 years old. I don't know about parts that's under manufacturer's warranty. I mean, come on, I'm 73 actually. And he told me I should have told them. And I'm telling him, you should have told me, and I would have taken it somewhere else, back to GMC, and got it done for free. So, and they don't want to pay me back now. I've talked to 7 people already since that happened, and I haven't gotten a response at all. Actually, 9 people. And the last 2 people were the supervisors. And one guy called me, Jason, the 5th person I talked with, he offered me $500. And I asked him, don't insult me like that. He said, well, the $500 is all I can offer you. It's all I'm authorized to offer you. So I said, that's not going to work because you charged me almost $1,500. I said, I just want my money back. So he said, okay. So no one has called me ever. I've called 8, 9 different people and talked with them. And I'm still waiting now for them to call me back, which they're not going to call me. I'm going to have to call them again. Daniel Perry is the last one I talked with. He's the supervisor. He talked to me like I did something to him. I mean, the way he spoke to me, like I did something to him. He acted like it was personal. And I'm telling him, all I want is my money back. You guys know you're wrong. You should have done that. Nope. He said, well, I'll have my boss call you, which they haven't, of course. And I'm waiting on a call maybe tomorrow. But they're not going to call me because they have never called me since I've done this, since June. They've never called me at all. So I'm still waiting, and I'm still kind of pissed because just give me my money back. I'm wondering how many other people that they've done this to, because they should have told me that. And, easy fix. If they would have told me, I wouldn't have got it done there. I would have took it somewhere else. That's my story. And I'm really pissed because they just don't want to. They ignore me. Every time I call, they give me the runaround. Like I said, I've talked to 9 different people in just 2 months. And I haven't received a call. One person called me back, and that's the guy that offered me $500. So people need to know, Firestone, that's just not right what you're doing to customers. And I'm sure they've done it to someone else. I just want them to stop and stop with me because they don't need to keep doing this to people. And I'm sure they've done it to other people, especially this Firestone in Bloomfield, Connecticut. 0. They don't even deserve to be spoken about if they treat customers the way they treated me. And if they talk to customers on the phone the way they talk to me, they don't need to be discussed at all. I mean, it's 0. Their customer service is the worst that I've ever encountered. Just pay me back my $1,470 back. That's all. And let me tell you this too also. This is how terrible they are. They told me my thermostat was bad also when I went there. I've had a lot of work done since I was in Connecticut because I was up there the past winter. And I've had a lot of work done with them. And that's why I don't understand why they did my catalytic converter like that. But anyway, they replaced my thermostat too. They charged me $1,170 for that. And guess what? When I got to Gainesville, Florida, guess what? The thermostat went bad. When I called back up there and told them about the thermostat, I said, it didn't even last 6 months, man. I just had it done I had it done the December of 23. It didn't last 6 months. When I got to Florida, I had to have that also done. So, and I paid for that again. So, in other words, the catalytic The thermostat cost me $1170 plus up there in Bloomfield. Plus, when I got to Florida, I had to pay $1,100 again because I didn't want to take it back to Firestone. Why would I trust them again with my car? So I asked the guy up in Connecticut, the manager there, I asked him, what's with your parts? He said, it's not my fault that we get bad parts. I say, but you got a bad converter and a thermostat from the same company? He said, it's not my fault that they sent us bad parts. So he's blaming the parts problem on the manufacturer. And I just can't, I refuse to believe that the manufacturer would send them a thermostat that's bad and also a catalytic converter that's bad. Who does that? So to me, either they're lying or they just taking advantage of people or using bad parts intentionally. But how a thermostat doesn't last 6 months, I don't get it. And then a catalytic converter doesn't last 3 months. So that's my problem with Firestone.